What's up, guys? TJ the Big Sports Guy here. Today is December 9th, and there was a card show going on this weekend. So today is a Friday. There's a card show going on over in Raleigh, North Carolina, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I did not think I was going to make it over to this show. I also was not planning on setting up at all. But I did go over there today. Just took some cards with me, kind of like I did in the last couple of videos here that you saw. I took a box of cards with me for trade and wanted to maybe sell some of those or maybe trade into some better things. But I did make some pickups from today, so I just wanted to kind of show you what I got. A few of these things I did purchase, and then some of them were trade plus cash. I was trying not to spend any cash just because, again, the holidays are coming up. I've got a ton of inventory already. I have been selling a lot on eBay, but I haven't done as many shows. Like in the month of December, I've said this before, I don't like to do a lot of shows just with the holidays and stuff. It seems to slow down anyway. But I decided to go over there today. I didn't really have anything going on, so I went over there and I picked up some really cool stuff. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. So let's go through this. So there's kind of like 4 different lots that I picked up here. We'll start with this one. So I got 2 Tom Brady rookie cards. I'm sure you guys are familiar with these already, but we've got the Skybox Dominion and also the Fleer Tradition 2000 Tom Brady rookie cards. I got both of these cards for $100, which is an absolute steal for these. So I think this one goes for about $75 or $80, and then this one is about $100, or maybe other way around. Maybe this one's $75 or $80, and then this one's like $100. But I got both of them for $100. So guy had $75 stickers on both of these. He pushed this one at me. He was like, "You can have this one for $50." So I was like, "Well, what about the other one? Can I have that one for $50? Because I'll do that. I'll take them both for $100 if you're okay with that." And he was like, "Yeah, sure, that's fine." So 2 Tom Brady rookie cards for $100. Cannot go wrong there. This one I didn't want to do because I've already got I've got some Stafford stuff here already. I've probably got like 6 Matthew Stafford autos, so I didn't want to do this. But this is a guy I've done deals with before. He really wanted to make a trade with me. He really wanted to do a deal. So he was trying to find something in my box that I had that we could maybe make a trade that would work out value-wise. So he had a Matthew Stafford 2020 Legacy Auto. This is numbered 5 out of 5 right here. And then he also kicked in a 2005 Score Aaron Rodgers Rookie SGC 9. Got both of these in trade for a Reggie Jackson auto that I had from Diamond Icons. It was numbered 1 out of 5. And it was out of 5. I think it was 1 out of 5. But anyways, both of these for that card. I valued that card around $150 roughly. So I think I'm doing okay with these. The Stafford's kind of tough because I've bought some of his autos for less than that are numbered pretty low like this. Obviously people are not super high on him with him being injured right now, but I'm high on him just because I've always been a Lions fan and I've always thought he was a great quarterback, and then now he's got the Super Bowl to his name too, so nobody can ever take that away from him. I think with one Super Bowl he's always kind of going to be in that same class as like the Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers type values for his autos. So I did pick that up too. So that was lot number 2. All right, the next one, definitely the best one for me. Definitely the coolest thing that I thought that I picked up because I love this. I love this player. I love the card, everything about it. I had picked up a Wander Franco auto a couple of shows ago, sent it into SGC, got it graded, added a little bit of cash with that Wander Franco and did a trade for this card right here. So this is a 2014-15 in the game used 1 of 1 of Wayne Gretzky. So we got a really nasty patch here. The cool thing about this too, if you're not a hockey fan, is that he actually played for Edmonton, loved it there, was from Canada, didn't want to be traded to the LA Kings, but he did get traded there. This patch, as you can see, it's black, white, silver. This is a patch from a Kings jersey, but it does still have Oilers on here, which is kind of unique. And then it is a 1 of 1 right there as well. Which is really cool. I was kind of, trying to figure out a value on this thing. I'm guessing $300, $400, $500 possibly. In it for kind of the low end of that, but 2014-15, and again, if you turn it around on the back, it is a game-used jersey patch from a game that Gretzky played in, so pretty sweet card there. I love Wayne Gretzky, love hockey, love 1 of 1s too, so that was a pretty awesome card there. I definitely had to pick that one up. And then the last deal that I did, last deal of the day, I'm actually going to get his information off of Instagram here and post it on here too because I forgot right now. I just got home, and so I'm doing this off the cuff here. But I'm going to put his information here. Shout out, bro. I appreciate the deal. He also threw in a Juwan Howard signed jersey for me, which I really appreciate. As you can see, I'm a Michigan fan. I'm a big Michigan guy. We did this deal. So I'll show you this, and I'll kind of work through this and everything. But then he threw that in at the end, complimentary. I didn't have to pay for it or anything, so big shout out there. Really appreciate that. I'm just going to hang on to that. That's a pretty cool item for me. But basically, this trade right here, so I got all of these cards out of a box that he had on his table. This trade, I traded a PSA authenticated Wayne Gretzky auto that I picked up for a couple $100 a while back. Got all of these cards for that, so I'm just going to kind of flip through these so you can see them. First one, there's a few lower end cards and then a few like better ones as well. Casey Mize gold card out of Topps Chrome. This is from 2022, and this is also numbered to 50 on the back. This one I thought was really cool. I don't think Christian Pache is very hot anymore, but look at those sweet patches that are in there. This is out of Flawless. It's 1 out of 10 as well, so I thought that was a really neat lower end card that I could pick up for like $10. There's a Miguel Cabrera Timelines from 2004. This has a jersey patch and also a bat patch, and this is numbered to 125. So I thought that was very, very cool. This one right here I need to show to my buddy Gavin because he is a big Frank Thomas guy. This is the Frank Thomas Flair Rose Zero. So if you know anything about these cards from the 90s, Rose Zero is super hard to find. They were a super short print, very long odds to pull these out of the packs. But yeah, they're a really, really cool card too. If you get some of these big name players and like basketball and stuff like the Jordans, the Pippins, all those kind of ones, they're very, very expensive. Even Grant Hill, I looked this up at a couple of shows ago. There was like a BGS 9 of Grant Hill going for $500. This one doesn't do that much. This one does between like 25, which is what this sticker price was. I think I got it for probably a little bit less in this trade, but 25 up to like maybe 50 to $60. So that's definitely a really, really cool one. This one is from Topps. And the logo it had on here, I thought this was pristine from that new set that they just came out with not too long ago. But this is actually from back in 2005. It's an Albert Pujols, and it has a patch in there. It is an uncommon base card, and this is numbered to 100. So an Albert Pujols numbered to 100 with a cool patch in there. And then as a part of this deal also, we got 2 Miguel Cabrera autos. These are both numbered to 50, both in Marlins uniform, which I really like for him just because, like, I always knew him as a Tiger. I've always been a Tigers fan, but knew him starting out, obviously, in the Marlins. So these are both from 2004, I believe it is. Yeah, 2004 Don Russ playoff LP. But these are both numbered to 50. So we got 42 out of 50 and 13 out of 50. 13 also happens to be my favorite number. So we got both of those in that trade deal. And then last but not least, rounding out the pack, we got 3 of the exact same card. These are all 2011 game-used Kevin Durant patch cards, and these are all numbered to 25. So we've got, 10 out of 25. We've got 21 out of 25 and 8 out of 25, which is pretty cool. You don't see this very often, these low-numbered out of 25 where one person has this many of the same cards. I just thought it was kind of neat. I don't think I'm going to buy up the rest to have all of them or anything. It'd probably be pretty hard to do that anyways, but I just thought it was kind of cool that all 3 of these were there, but they're also game-used patches of Durant out of 25, so definitely some value there. I might end up selling these. Again, if you guys are interested in any of this stuff, please let me know. And then the other thing that I thought was cool too, when I was on my way over to Raleigh this morning, I did stop by a Walmart to see if they had any cards for sale or anything in there. Usually it's just a bunch of stuff that I don't want, but they did have some of the Topps Holiday Megas for baseball, so I did pick some of those up too, and I just wanted to show off a couple of these that I got. So this one's kind of cool. This is the Alek Thomas rookie card, but as you can see, it is a short print variation, so he's got the Santa Claus belt on. This doesn't sell for a lot. It's maybe like $10 or so on eBay, but just thought it was kind of cool. It was backward in the pack, so I was looking at it, and I'm like, is this a short print? I couldn't tell, but then I noticed the belt there. So Santa Claus belt, short print variation. And these megas also come with 1 relic or auto or relic auto. There were 4 of them at the store. They were only $25 a piece, which I thought was a really, really good deal for these baseball cards. Kind of a fun rip or whatever. I did get 4 relics. I did not get any autos or autographed relics, but we did get an O'Neal Cruz rookie relic and a Wander Franco rookie relic, so that's pretty good. Also one of Alfonso Rivas for the Chicago Cubs. That one is numbered to 99. Has some extra snowflakes on the front, but the other ones were just regular, and then a Corey Seager. We did get 2 of the Topps Holiday Julio Rodriguez rookies, 1 O'Neal Cruz, 1 Wander Franco, 2 Jeremy Pena rookies, and then 3 of the regular Holiday Bobby Witt Juniors, and also 1 of the insert gray border short print Bobby Witt Jr. rookies, which I thought was pretty good. I mean, for $100, kind of a fun rip. Like I said, I've got a whole stack of base cards here with some other rookies and stuff, but got a lot of the main rookies and then 2 good patch cards in the Wander and the O'Neal Cruz, plus the short print Alec Thomas and the short print gray border Bobby Witt Jr. So not bad for $100. Just kind of a fun thing to rip and to enjoy. And I had a good time going over to the show today too. Wasn't crazy busy. I had kind of hit or miss talking to the dealers. Again, today was Friday, which was part setup day in the morning, and then they did open the doors at 2 p.m., so from 2 to 7. They had the actual show going. A few of my buddies actually who were set up there said that they had already done pretty well today, so they were good for the weekend. They've got 2 more days of the show where they can make some additional money. But a lot of the guys that I went around and talked to, so I would go up to every single table of dealers and just say, hey, are you guys buying or trading at all? And almost all of them said no. Now, part of that I think is because it's Friday, so they want to make some money before they spend some money, which I totally understand. The other part of that is a lot of vendors have a lot of cards. They have a ton of inventory. Some of the vendors, not all the vendors, but some of the vendors are still crazy overpriced. Like if they think the prices are going back to this stuff, it's not going to happen. They need to cut their losses at some point on some of these cards that are not going to hold value and start over, buy some new stuff. Cut your losses, get $50 for a card that you think is worth $100, and take that $50 and buy something else so you can make money on. But yeah, I talked to a lot of the vendors and stuff. They just really were not buying, and I was kind of surprised too that none of them really wanted to trade either. The kind of stuff that I take, I mean, you guys have seen some of the stuff that I take, but like for example, I might take those Miguel Cabreras with me. The Gretzky, maybe not. The Brady rookies, the Stafford autographs, stuff like that. I mean, I've got some decent quality stuff that I can trade with. But even a lot of the vendors really weren't trying to trade too much either. They're really trying to sell to take in some cash. So, I don't know if everyone's tied up a bunch of cash in the inventory that they have. Again, it is the holiday season, or maybe they just have those prices a little bit higher right now, and so they need to maybe start to learn like what they can get rid of that they don't really care about, that they don't want to hang on to, just to kind of help get themselves back in a cash flow positive position so that they can buy more stuff. But overall, yeah, it was a decent day heading over there. I had a lot of fun ripping some cards and picked up some decent stuff. So I'm going to throw in some bonus footage here too because it was kind of a crazy weekend. So I went to the Raleigh show on Friday, and then Saturday was National Hobby Shop Day. So I went to 3 different hobby shops, I guess it was. One shop has a guy that comes in every once in a while that does some buying. So I went there and sold some of my cards. So I was able to move about 20 cards for about $1,500 there. Went to another shop, found a sealed box of cards that was a really good deal, so I bought that, and then went back to that card shop at night for a trade night. Didn't really do too much trading. There wasn't a whole lot of people there, maybe like 10 or 15 people, but I did come home with a Vlad Guerrero signed jersey, Vlad Guerrero Jr. signed jersey, JSA authenticated, so I was really happy about that. Picked that up for a steal of a deal. And then I did buy 2 individual cards, both from one of the hobby shops for another $100. It was an Altuve and a Correa auto, both out of 25, 2 separate cards. But $100 for the pair. I thought that was a good deal as well. But yeah, it was a pretty crazy weekend for sports cards. I kind of went all over the place. I went to a couple different shops and some shows and all that kind of stuff. So I really appreciate you guys checking this out. If you haven't done this already, please hit the subscribe button and also like the videos. Drop a comment below if you like any of these cards or if you've got any thoughts on this, and I will catch you next time.